What's up? It's Ali. Welcome back to more Aidyn Plus. On the last episode, I made a little bit of a mistake. Well, I guess I made two mistakes. First, I told you guys that you could stop like a third of the way into the video and that nothing interesting would happen. But if you left the video when I told you, you missed the part where we picked up Neeson. Oh, well, we didn't technically pick him up yet. We're going to pick him up as soon as we step out this door, but yeah. He's joining the party. Well, we're going now. So, are you ready, Neeson? I am, but there's no room for me. To do this, one of you will have to stay behind. It won't be long, and with survivors coming in, there's more than enough to do here. Which of you is willing to stay in Terminor? Well, I certainly hope you're not leaving me behind. Not a chance. Only. Oh wait, I think you should say. She's the only one who will leave. Brenna and Rada still refuse. You're in for a very dull walk, honey. This won't take long. Bring me back some evil little souvenir. I'll meet you on the ogre when you get back. Are you ready, Neeson? I've never been more ready in my life. And by the ogre, she means the staggering ogre. That's the name of the inn. If we go back in here, we can, like, talk to her in her room over here. But we're not gonna, because we can't add her to the party until Neeson is done with his shtick. There's also someone who shows up in this room later, and nobody ever shows up in this room, to my knowledge. But there is one other person here. Go to the end of the counter. There's Arturo! Hi, Arturo. We're never using you again anyway, but you're here. And there's Tamberlane, who you can't talk to him from across the counter. You have to go, like, all the way around Arturo's fat ass to say hello. But we don't need to talk to Tamberlane. So anyway, the mistake I made last time was that I spent all my gold on some decently rare artifacts. But I forgot I needed some money so that I could grind up my wizard levels here before we get too far into what we're doing. So, we're gonna head out of town for a little bit, beat up some monsters to accrue some wealth, then we're going to hit up the shops around Terminor, and we'll get all the stuff I need before we make our way to the swamp. In the meantime, I should probably get people all set up. Here's what Neeson's new loadout. I gave him poem scale because that seemed fitting. Oops, buttons. And the Archmage's staff is the only weapon he can use. He cannot equip any other poles, nor can you remove this from him. And I'm pretty sure even if you, like... I tested this. I went in there and I tried to give him other weapons, even other poles. This is literally the only thing he can use, no matter what. So, he's just stuck. Here's what happened to his stats. He did get nerfed, of course. He's still generally very useful, and I left him at level 20, because since he forces his way into the party, and there's, like, no choice but to use him, I figured he might as well still be useful, period. So he didn't get nerfed quite as hard as some of the other heroes did, but he still did get weakened. I should probably actually equip things before we try and fight enemies, huh? That seems like a good idea. Alright. So the Chaos Maul is Aileron's. The Chaos Thorn is Brenna's. And the Ice Stiletto will be Rada's. She'll be our sword person for now. Working her way up from level 2 sword. Good luck, dear. Let's see. Who do we want to... I was going to give the Stormbreaker to somebody. But why? I'll just leave it on the Thieves. And then Neeson can be the Stormbreaker guy. Okay. We've got the Helmet Tempests, which I paid an arm and a leg for, and all my money. It's damage +1, warrior +2. I think we'll give that to Rada. And everyone else can have the helmet defense. Yeah. I never got around to buying more Mirari cloaks, but I will, don't worry, I won't forget. We'll give Brenna the Jundar gauntlets. You can have plague gauntlets, because you suck. Actually, you should probably take Tinker's gloves, because you're really slow right now. Oh, I made a grievous error. I left both of my plate gauntlets off while I was saving. Plate gauntlets are bugged. If you have more than one of them in your inventory when you save and load, the others all vanish, and it goes down to 1. Really lame. Total suck. But it's fine. We'll give you the Belt of Teleport to compensate for your slowness. You can have this, this. Everybody gets Chaos Robes. And the 2 people who can use shields get shields. Not that we can see those shields, but they get them. Alright. Ready to kick some butt. Around the side of Terminor here, there isn't a whole lot to see, but there are a couple encounters and a couple of treasures, so we'll hit them up. Just get them out of the way while we're here. It's an odd little area over here. It feels like there should be more to it than there is. Like they bothered to put in all this terrain and stuff. If you never went over here, you would just never know about it. One of our encounters should be coming up soon here on the left. Yeah, out on this rocky ledge. There's a Dracovern. Let's get him. These guys shouldn't be too much trouble. Famous last words, right? Nah, we'll be fine. We're gonna beat the crap out of him. I'm kind of surprised he survived that. But then again, I'm not using physical weapons, technically. The Ice Stiletto deals water damage. The Chaos Maul deals chaos damage, as does the Chaos Thorn. And even Neeson's Archmage's staff is enchanted. So these guys are not taking any extra damage from our hits. Leave Valor alone. Man, you guys suck. I'll stab a fresh one just in case it gets frozen doomed. There you go, guy. That's how you use a rapier. Yes. Correct. Alright. One Dracovern down. Neeson, you're so slow. Would you please demonstrate why the Belt of Teleport is such a good item? Alright. There you go, guy. Ah, that's glorious. Taking a chug there. Wyvern annihilated. I can't tell if she was... I can't tell if that guy froze or if she backed away from him. I'm gonna attack the other one anyway. I guess we'll see if he gets any turns. I'm gonna run up nice and close. Nope, he's alive. He's breathing fire at people. Stop! Stop, Dracovern, no! Well, this one doesn't have enough stamina to breathe fire. But this one, we're gonna want to whack him. There we go. Problem solved. Now they can only attack us physically. Okay, guys, I need you to drop me lots of loot so that I can sell it. Pretty please. Actually, I can sell one of my Helms of Defense because I don't need it anymore. I bought that Helm of Tempest. There's no way I'm not going to use it. But items don't sell quite for what they used to, so even for as much as that thing cost to buy. They didn't drop me anything. As much as that thing cost to buy, it's not going to be enough selling it to really get me anywhere. And this is another place where you get a very odd camera if you happen to walk in the right spot. You just get this big old view of the cliff if you happen to go down there. Whatever. Get on up there. Get on up over there. Further along this ridge, there's a guy we'll definitely get some money out of, because they're bandits, and bandits always have money. Trotting on up over here. Gotta go way, way back. Way, way back. All the way over here. Just this one group of bandits chilling out. And they've got a little treasure box. They didn't even turn to look at me. He just sensed I was there. Rada, you're kind of in bad shape. You should probably heal. These are medium difficulty bandits. So we don't have to worry about charming this round or anything. Although there are some fights that we might run into soon that will be charming oriented. We'll see how those go. I don't have the Wall of Bones wand anymore, so I can't fall back on that. I'll have to actually be smart about this. Erk. Come on, man. Why you gotta be like that? These guys right here. You know what? You get exorcism circle, guys. There we go. Not too shabby. Come on, come on. No critical hits. Rude. Now, let's just run back here and see if I can kill the leader. Absolutely. Alright. Who's next? You look to be the healthiest. I'll give you a stab real quick. With any luck, he froze to death. Neeson hasn't gotten a turn yet. Oops. I was pressing too fast again. Neeson! Are you even gonna get to do anything, guy? There you go. This guy's done for. All will face the wrath of Aileron's mighty hammer. That guy's dead. Yeah, see, he did freeze. The ice stiletto is pulling its weight. We got another belt of life! Nice! Ooh. It's tempting to sell it because it's worth so much, but no way am I gonna pass up a second belt of life. Get that one to Aileron. Yes. Oh, I guess I should equip my amulets too, huh? That's what I got them for. Might as well use them. Okay. Neeson, you're the most pathetic person here, so we'll shore up your defenses with that. Aileron is already kicking plenty of butt. But he's also the only one with, like, offensive magic and... Oh wait, no, Brenna has offensive magic too. Yeah, okay, yeah, you take the butterfly amulet, dear. Aileron, you're plenty strong enough. You can take the SG gem. Can I learn Wall of Bones yet? Yes, I can. Do I want to learn teleportation? I do, but I need a higher wizard ring. It's fine. It's fine. Get on up here. And we got a sapphire gem. Nice, that'll sell for a decent chunk of change. They don't sell for as much as they used to, but they still sell for a lot, because that is their only use. And you can keep going back here, but there's nothing else. After the bandits, it's just a big empty expanse of granite and nothing. But there's a lovely view of the sea. Wow. It would be pretty daunting to actually walk up here in, like, real life. We should just traipse haphazardly close to the cliffside for maximum vertigo. Oh, hey look, another weird camera event seems to be occurring. What you doing, camera? Where are you going? The mysteries of Aidyn never cease. So we killed those guys and got some working capital. How much exactly did I get? 418? Ugh, that really isn't much. I'm thinking I'll probably sell some of my reagents, because there are a lot of them in the swamp. Like, we will be rolling in spices and herbs by the time we get to the tower, so they're not going to be a problem. The only thing I really need to hang on to are gemstones, because, well, those don't grow naturally, so why would they be appearing in the swamp, you know? But that's okay. There's still some more stuff around here we can kill. Just gotta trot all the way back. Yeah, we'll just we'll raid the area around Terminor. We were gonna do it sooner or later anyway, so it's fine. That rock is weirdly large. Did you see how far to the side it pushed me when I tried to pass it? Okay. There's a lot of little side areas around here. We can head down to the beach from this walkway. There aren't a whole lot of reasons to go down there, but there's a couple points of interest. Get on down there, Aileron. This is another area near Terminor that seems like it's criminally underutilized. As you get down here, you can hear that guy stepping over there. It's a Chaos Warrior. Not even a difficult Chaos Warrior, there's just a couple of them. A bigger crowd of these guys appears near Guernia after you beat the goblins. And run close to this guy. Oh. I can't really back attack that one, so you get it instead. Ready to freeze the other one. Oh, he didn't freeze. That's fine. We'll still make them die. Mason, you're too far away to do anything. Just let the adults do their work. Think you can drop me some equipment or maybe rare items, Mr. Chaos Warrior? That would be great. She froze him. Cool. Yeah, let's get some money. Yeah, we can sell that stuff. That's good. It's real good. There's a corpse of a guard here. Oh no. And over here, there's like a couple of boxes and barrels you can open. Oh. A map of Terminor. So this is yet another drop chart box, basically. I think this one, oh, moderately dangerous. It was moderately fine. Here's where you can get the versus naming wand. I might want to hang on to that for a little bit, since my versus spells aren't really up to snuff. And we've got more guys with charming spells ahead. Not a lot more, but they exist. It's getting late. Let's camp. Yeah. Let's camp. And there's like some docks and some stalls and stuff all over there, and like no items to pick up. So I'm not even gonna show them to you. I'm just gonna tell you they exist. They're over there. Scenery. Now head on back this way. I think there's a pack of dire wolves over here. Yeah, there's a dire wolf. And by a pack, I mean a couple. It kind of feels like they half expect you to mistakenly go this way earlier in the game. Because a lot of the encounters that you can run into just aren't that threatening. I mean, this area does open up right after Tailwalk, so you can come here early. In fact, one of Arturo's exclusive scenes can only be found if you go this way early. I was kind of astonished when I located it. I hadn't expected to find a cutscene out here at the point of the game I was at. I guess it's possible it still shows up later in the game too. It's really hard to tell which plot flags affect which cutscenes. They're all so nebulous. Sometimes just finding them is the hard part. I don't plan to go any further south than this tree. We'll save that for after the tower. But we can go derping up this hill and fight some monsters and find some treasures. That's true of all three of the hills out over in front of Terminor. At least I'm pretty sure through all of them. Like, you can scale them. You can scale them all, but I don't recall if they all have treasures or not. Did I just walk up here for no reason? I think I just walked up here for no reason. Guys, there was nothing. There was nothing but this tree. It's a beautiful tree, isn't it? Maybe someday I can put something up here. Wouldn't that be great? You know I'd do it. I would do it for you. Yes, you, watching the video right now. Hey, there's another wolf. Get him. Eh. Stinky wolf. Here, shove this right up your butt. Just don't even bother walking, Rita. Dire wolves ain't nothing no more. Would have been nice if he lost a paw or something.